Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving. We're so thankful for y'all. And welcome to On the Move with Nan Kam. We're distracted because I got a new computer and we think that we look clearer.
Yeah.
Unsure, not quite sure, but we think the quality might be better.
I think so.
We're hoping that you're having the best Thanksgiving and that you're not even actually listening to this on Thanksgiving because you're fully enjoying all of your time with your loved ones and just stuff in your face.
Yeah.
If you are, you're a real one.
You're a real one. You're a real one.
This isn't what we're here to talk about, but what is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
We're talking about this mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese is just like, Nan's family doesn't do mac and cheese. And that
which
really
is weird.
like,
that does not track for my bloodline, which is cheese.
I couldn't imagine a Thanksgiving without mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I think my Thanksgiving would be canceled if there was no mac and cheese on the table, actually.
We have literally almost everything else but mac and cheese.
Right. That's okay. You can incorporate it.
I think my favorite is mashed potatoes and gravy. I could drink gravy willingly.
Okay.
And it's a special treat. You don't ever really have
potatoes.
gravy.
I love mashed potatoes a lot. What else? Gotta have a roll. Also, yeah, no rolls on Thanksgiving would be like...
Yeah, that's...
heinous.
No, you can't do that. Jail.
Yum.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting hungry.
Mashed potatoes also always, and gravy always make me think of my grandma, so I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, whipping it up in the kitchen. But yeah, we hope you're having the best Thanksgiving. We don't have a guest today. We're doing a little Nan Kam time. And we are going to just talk about behind the scenes of the Allianz Partners Richmond Marathon because that just completed record-breaking year.
Yeah.
We had a great time.
It was fun.
It was really fun. Was it only your second?
Second.
Okay.
I did a little bit of a different role than last year. Well, kind of.
Yeah, so take us behind. You can start. What do you like? Because we feel like people might not know fully what we do behind the scenes on race day. So, what was your race day and leading up to race day like?
Leading up to race day, we were at the expo, obviously the Health and Fitness Expo, which was fun. It's always fun to be out of office, working from somewhere else because, like, I don't know, you just get a different vibe for like 3 days out of the week, and that was fun. And so I did like merch setup, and then I was in registration for like a lot of it. We did the podcast and things like that.
Yeah.
And race day, I was at the start of the half marathon, and then I was actually the corral. I held a corral sign at the 8K.
Okay.
And then we broke down the start, and then me and Catherine got in a car, and we drove around to a bunch of different places on the course to see spirit groups. And
that's a fun job.
It was fun. And then we also had to work at a jail stop for a while. Okay. So I did see a lot of people. I feel like all the people that I knew that were running the full, I saw them while I was there because I was there for like an hour and a half. But yeah, so it was good. Really good.
Yeah. Really nice weather.
So, and I feel like we didn't talk about that enough.
No.
I think that just like we were so busy and it just flew by that we didn't think about it. But after that, I was like, it was such a perfect day yesterday.
Yeah.
It was like the weather was great.
No, it was really perfect.
That's 2 years in a row.
I know. Knock on some wood. We've had the bad. We don't need the bad.
Yeah, we had the good.
Yeah. No, it was really great. I think it was just like overall, I've been to a lot of marathons here, and overall, like just the feeling and the vibe of that many people was, you could tell a difference in my opinion. Like this was definitely felt like the biggest marathon that I've ever worked. It was exciting. I think just seeing that many people doing something positive that they've like really worked towards, and seeing all the people that come to support them because they're excited for them. Also just like, it's hard to not feel really good about the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah. So I was at the Health and Fitness Expo with Cameron, worked in registration, worked in merch, worked in our live podcast.
All over the place.
Yeah, a little all over the place. And I went on race day. I was also at the start of the full, and we both do a job where we have a little question mark sign and answer a bunch of questions, which honestly, I like that job too.
I felt a little, I felt better about it this year than last year because last year it was my first year.
Yeah.
But this year I was like, wow.
Yeah. I just like making people's day with like a simple answer. Like I loved when people would be like, where do I get safety pins? And I could just pull them out of my new safety vest.
Yes.
And be like, I got them right here.
I also told Noelle, because Noelle was close to me with her question mark. And I was like, if anybody needs safety pins, just tell them to come to the other question mark. And so people were coming up and be like, I heard you had safety pins. And I was like, I do.
Yeah. And the real star of the show for me, the highlight for me is these new safety vests that we got. If you saw anyone on staff, we were in these orange vests.
Yeah.
Megan Schultz researched these. They have so many utility pockets. I could go on a safari, do a
Yeah.
home renovation project, and work the marathon all at
You
one.
could.
You've got enough pockets
There
for
were
all
so
those
many
things.
pockets on there.
You got an inside pocket we just found out about too.
Really?
Yeah, it's big. I said I could put my Kindle in there. Then you guys will never see me in an event ever again. I'll be hiding.
I was about to say, or if you're like course marshaling somewhere,
Yeah,
you just like break it out, and then people come this way.
It's that big.
Yeah.
Then after the start of the full, or I guess even after the start of the AK, I went down in a golf cart with Michael George. We went down to the finish line, and I wait there with Lauren and our sponsors that hold the finisher tape and wait for our first finishers to come in. So that's always really exciting. And then I kind of get them coordinated with awards, media, all that down there. I had an especially exciting role this year. I've never gotten to do this. We were missing one of our Allianz Partners people. They had something come up and couldn't be there. Mm-hmm. So I got to hold the other end of the finisher tape for the winner. It was a lot of pressure. Yeah.
I was wondering why I didn't get a video of the first finisher.
I told Lauren, but she got a pic. But
she did get a picture. Mm-hmm. Well, because you sent me all the other ones. And I was like, where's the full person? You were holding.
I was holding the tape.
You had a much more important job.
Yeah, it was big. Probably the biggest thing I've been trusted with in 11 years, just holding that tape. But it was great. Tape. And then I was just bopping all around the island. I was...
Which the island looked packed.
The island was packed, and people that got there were ready to have a good time. They were ready. They were laying on their blankets. They're eating their pizza. It was a nice day outside, so they were all about that. Some random things I did. I walked up to the Virginia War Memorial because Megan wanted me. She didn't think you guys would be able to get over there, so she wanted me to go check out their party. Got there a little late because life happens. But they were still amped up. They were still pumped. Yeah, it was really cool. I'd never seen that stop or that like perspective. So that was neat to see. And then I did like the weirdest job ever that really tickled me. I, for 2 hours, drove where the pizza is on the island, the Papa John's. We can't like have it cooked up there or have the truck up there that brings it just for logistical reasons. So the truck, if you know, like where Casa del Barco is, was all the way down behind on the canal walk. So for 2 hours, I did my own personal Mario Kart where I drove a giant limousine golf cart around, and the people at Papa John's were helping me strap such tall pizza stacks with bungee cords onto my golf cart. And then I would just zip up and back from Browns Island to Casa del Barco on this golf cart filled with pizza. Back and forth probably 10 times.
I don't know. I would say, because you said that holding that marathon finish line was like one of the most important things.
You think that's
pizza? Like trust right there.
Yeah.
Like that's just, I will say that any event that I get to like get in, obviously like golf carts.
Oh, golf carts are
any event they're like, Cameron, can you? I'm like,
y'all want me to drive this car?
Whatever. I did it at like Corporate Run. And I did for something. Oh, you did it for Tacky Light Run? I was like,
oh, yeah. She's official.
She's official. Like, we have a golf cart.
Yeah, I didn't sound official when I had to be yelling, beep, beep, excuse me. And like typical me, I felt like I sounded mean. So as I yelled, excuse me, I would go, I'm sorry. Or I'd be like, congratulations.
Excuse me, guys, sorry.
Yeah.
Beep, beep.
Yeah, but like actually excuse me because I gotta go through this narrow path and I have the pizza. Yeah. People respected the pizza. They made way for me immediately. They knew that the pizza situation was, top emergency status.
Like, excuse me, I have to.
Yeah, the people working with Papa John's were just the sweetest people ever, and they got really into bungee cording and really into helping me. Same with the RMC person that was down there. She was the best.
Did you get to see? I didn't get to see the board. I didn't get to see the...
Oh, the video board. Yeah, the video board was amazing. It was really cool. I liked it a lot. I think we talked about, I don't know if we'll move it from that exact location because it was like on the stage on Browns Island. So like maybe you wanted a little closer to people. But I mean, I thought it was a really cool... I mean, I liked it just because I drove by it so many times that I could hear even just the announcers so much clearer. I could hear Lindsay and Greg that announced for us at the finish line. So you just had a better awareness of what was going on, even if you weren't looking for a specific person. But I would imagine if you like ran with somebody or you're waiting for them on Browns Island, it's a great way to still be able, I mean, because the finish line is hard to get to sometimes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I saw a few like pictures of it and I was like, dang, I didn't get to see anybody like actually finish. I saw the board.
Yeah.
I didn't see anybody like finish on it.
Yeah.
So
did you see any really good signs out there on the course?
I feel like I saw a lot of the same signs that like we normally see.
Mm-hmm. I love when people have some wild pictures of their people.
Those are cute. Yeah. I do like those a lot. Yes. Which I didn't see this, but I was going through our photos. there was these two guys with their shirts off, and they were holding a sign right here, and it was like "Run faster or we drop the sign," and like they looked naked, and I saw the pictures, and I was like, "What the freak?" But like obviously,
so
you could
good.
see they had like shorts on under them, but I was like, "What the heck?" I don't know where they were. I just saw like pictures of them.
I really liked this weekend. I was a spectator at the Philly Marathon because my husband did the Philly Marathon, and so did Allison that works here at Sports Backers. And somebody had a sign of their like little girlfriend that was like looking so meek and mild and like quiet in the photo, but it said, I don't remember her name, but it was like, "Chelsea's got that dog in her."
I'm sure she did.
I loved it. It was so good.
Yeah, I always think, I'm like, I would want to go to a race and like hold up a sign.
Yeah.
I don't know what
I
would
love
say
spectating.
Yeah, but I was like, I like when I see a funny sign, like an actually funny sign, I'm like, wow, I love that you came out here the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, it's great. I will say that we did get a lot more like TikToks and stuff.
Oh my gosh, Tyler and I were just talking about this because like
I
scrolling, I'm a religious TikTok scroller.
Yeah.
Scrolling, have seen so many TikToks from Richmond.
I like reposted all of them like from the Sports Backers page because there were so many. And I was like, hey everybody, like thanks so much.
Sunday, were you just fully consumed with all content? I was consumed with looking at all content that you were reposting. So I can't imagine, when did you stop looking at your phone? Never?
Didn't. I realized on Saturday, which this is how it is like for every event kind of, realized this past Saturday, I was like, this is my first day off in 2 weeks because we worked that full week and then we worked the weekend and then we worked the full week again. And I was like, dang. It was when me and Ashley had a meeting with somebody and she was like, yeah, we're looking forward to this weekend because we've just been working. And I was like, 2 weeks straight. Yeah.
Yeah. I always think it's funny when people assume, which is, I mean, we love our jobs, when people assume that you get Monday after the race off. And it's like, no, our office looks like a bomb went off. Everybody has so many emails to get back to people with last minute race things. We're trying, in the marketing team, we're trying to like capture all of the analytics, everything that we did for the last whole year, basically, to try and market the marathon so that we have all the stats. And then we got to clean up trash.
We got to go clean that trash up off the street.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it doesn't really end.
No.
For a while.
Where was your mile for trash?
It was on Grove at the St. Giles Church, all the way up. Turn left on Maple. Okay. And then right on Cary.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like a bunch. Me and Catherine did the park, Lorraine Avenue, Fauquier Avenue, and Pope Avenue. So we had a lot in the north side. But those people are great. It makes you feel good. We had so many people that were just like out walking their dogs that wanted to stop and talk about how much fun they had at the race. Yeah. And so you're like, I'm picking up trash, but also kind of like you said, it's something that I feel like I'm always like, I don't want to do this. But then I'm also like, my brain's not equipped to handle real work today. So like, feels great.
Walk around and pick up
some gel packs. That's fine.
All I'm good for is picking up trash today. That's fine.
Once again, the safety vest came in clutch.
It did, because where I walk in the median of Grove. So like there's cars going on both sides. And I'm like, this is scary. But I'm like, I'm putting this vest on. I don't care. Sweet best friend Katie came and helped me pick up.
Katie's the MVP.
She is. And we had like somebody asked, like, what are you guys doing? Thanks for doing this. And I was like, gotta, but okay. Thanks.
I feel so guilty when someone assumes that I'm like volunteering.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm like, no, I work there. But a highlight of that was meeting the woman whose house is at the end of Maple. Wow. That's my favorite house on Cary. And so like she came walking out and I was like, oh, MG, is this your house? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, this is my favorite house on this road. It looks so pretty. And she was just like, thanks. And I was like, this is the highlight of this whole time. You should have been like, I use the bathroom. Can I come in? Sorry. Actually, since you're here, can I have a tour? It's so pretty. It's like the one with the columns. And like it's set up for Christmas now. So there's so many lights. And like the bows on their
love that
part. Yeah, it's so pretty.
Also, when we were doing trash, with the safety vest, somebody came up to me, and normally I would like, you don't have women's leggings, don't always have those pockets. Right. And they were like, there were some course marking signs left over. And he came up to me and he was walking his dog and he's like, do you have a pair of scissors? And I was like, no, but I have snips and a box cutter. Yeah. And I was just ready for anything I would see out there. We had some spectator signs that were like extremely duct taped to telephone poles. Just whipped that box cutter out. Wow. Got it.
I was a little hype on those because last year I didn't have any signs left over. Yeah. This year I had like 4. And I was like, yes.
Because you're really getting some stuff.
Yes. Yeah. It's like, I'm cleaning up. Like, what would this community do without me? I'm like, yeah, I got your back. Whoever missed this, like, I got us.
Yeah, they
So,
sent me out here just for this.
For this, I got some signs. I was like, yeah, that's one of our signs. I got it. So,
yeah, no problem. I worked for the race.
No problems. No problems. I got it.
I love seeing, and I'm sure you felt the same way. Like I always love the content afterwards. It does feel good when you see all the people that you know, not like our own Instagram, that are like posting about how much fun they had, or people that you weren't even aware of that like had done the race, and they're posting about having such a fun time.
Right. That was also, and another thing, like I did get to track the two people that I knew that were running the half.
Yeah.
Like my cousin was running, and then my friend was also running. It was both their first, and that tracking app was like so good this year.
Yeah.
So I was like, yay, I get to work and like watch them, like see where they are. I obviously didn't get to go on the half course, but it was fun.
Yeah. No, overall it was just a great day.
Yeah. What a great time.
Yeah. I was up for 11 hours that night.
I did.
It's astonishing.
I woke up in the morning and
That's
I was like, I just slept really long. Let me see. And it was like 10 hours, 59 minutes. And I was like, nice.
An ambulance would have been called for me if that had happened. Like, how?
And the only reason I woke up is because I smelled bacon. My boyfriend was making me breakfast. And I was like, smells like breakfast is being made. And I got up and it was right there.
Yeah.
Breakfast. Well, it wasn't, it was like 11:30. So yeah, that's still kind of brunch. That's kind of brunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
We've got to look forward to, we've got a quiet week. We had a quiet week around here this week for sure. Quiet one. Then we jump right into the CarMax Tacky Light Run, which we are super excited about on December 14th. And what do you do for that one? You got a lot of responsibility. This year, honestly.
I got a lot of responsibility.
We took it, we passed it on to her.
So this year, me and Jordan are going to ride around and look at the houses. We're going to judge the houses for our housing competition. Like what is it? Where we give the signs and put the signs in people's yard. What is it called?
The superlative contest.
Neighborhood.
I can't talk.
You know what we're talking about.
Neighborhood superlative contest.
So we're driving around Thursday night. And we're going to judge those houses and write it down. And then, is it Friday morning or Saturday morning we go and put them out?
Saturday morning.
Okay. And then, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm on setup there. I'm pretty sure. That's how it was last year. And then Saturday, we go ride around on the golf cart, put the signs in the yards and tell people that they won the superlatives. Exciting. And then once the Twilight 1 miler is getting ready to start, I'm a Kids on the Move coach, so my team is there. Yep, so last year I ran with them. I think I'm going to run with them again this year. So I run with them for that, only a mile. It's fun. And then I stay with them for a little bit because I'm not really on anything. And then the race starts. And then I'm not necessarily sure what did we do last year?
After the race started?
No, yeah, during.
I think you just did some social. I had been out on the course previously. And I don't know if I'll be out on the course as much this year or not, because it was doing some of the neighborhood judging, which now you'll have done. Yeah, you were with me. I like to get on the course for that one too anyway, though.
That is what it is. We did the spirit group judging, but we're not doing that this year. Yeah. So I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah, we got somebody else doing it. Yeah. But yeah, no, I usually, I will work at Packet Pickup on Friday. And then I'm usually down in that area to start. And then, it's a long enough event that I do like to try and get out there on the course a little bit, because it is just Christmas cheer personified. It is so cute. The neighbors get so into it. It's also one where walking is so prevalent that I'm mixing right in with the event participants. It's a long enough time frame that we can walk a little bit of the course.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And because the course isn't huge, so you can literally just get out there.
I'm excited to see Coral View this year because they're new on the course. They have always been on the other side of Downridge Court. And they do it up big, but I would imagine that now that they know they're going to be on the course this year,
doing it up
it's wilder, and I can't even picture what that looks like.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah. You still have plenty of time to sign up, so I would definitely recommend doing it. We've got that. Then when we come back, or before that even, we have Cyber Monday, 10K, UCrop Simon Avenue 10K presented by Kroger. Registration will be opening. That is huge around here, like a holiday within itself. So then we've got 10K training team that'll start in February. I wore this on purpose. We got River City half and 5K.
That training team is happening starting, I think, December.
I think so. Yeah, the winter training team.
Yeah, Richmond Road Runners.
Mm-hmm.
So that too. This is like one of those times where like everything is happening.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we have this, and this. And then I remember this year it was like we had River City half, and then we had 10K, and then we had River Rock happening, and then like Great American 5,000 was getting ready, and it was like. So this is one of those times.
Yeah, I think it's funny because you're like, oh, it's the holidays, it's going to slow down. Like, and we do get a lot of really great time off around the holidays. Right. So like, we all are definitely like out of office, like hanging at home on our couch with our families, whatever you want to do. But when you come back, it is like pow, 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 pow.
Yeah. So like, you kind of got to prepare yourself for that because like,
get your rest in.
Yes, we don't have any races in like, well, we do have it. We have Carmack Second.
Yeah.
But until March after that, but like you gotta start promoting for a half marathon before the month that it happens.
Yeah.
So the time is now.
Yeah. It's fun. It keeps it exciting.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's very fun. Keeps it exciting. I think in the coming weeks, we'd like to maybe get another. Last year, we had one of the homeowners on. I think that could be fun for the week of the Carmack Spectacular Run if we get another homeowner on here to talk about lights. And we were just talking. We saw that our friend Rob that won the marathon, Cameron's talked to him a lot, she said, but saw that he's posted on Reddit recently. We're talking about his experience. And I'm going to email him because I would love to have him on the podcast. Hopefully that happens soon too because he is a Richmond local and came in first at the marathon, which is just a really cool story in itself.
Yeah. Also, we on the Tag Your Light Run Facebook page, I reposted Richmond Times Dispatch does like a Tag Your Light Run tour.
The whole list.
And so I reposted that, and our girl Tara, her house was on there.
Good.
On the list. So I'm like, hey,
she was our podcast guest last year and won overall tackiest house. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so there's a couple from Walton Park on the list, but the list is huge.
Yeah,
it goes from like Caroline County to Colonial Heights, I think. Or to Chester.
Yeah.
And then it goes from Mechanicsville to Powhatan. Like, it's literally like...
It's so wild. I asked Tyler, I was like, are you excited for it to be the season where I constantly ask you if we can drive around and look at lights? And he was like, yeah, definitely not. Not excited.
I need to get a new tree. I said that today. I was like, can we go look at a new tree? Because I had to throw my small one away.
Yeah. I went bananas. It's already fully decorated at our house. But Thanksgiving's so late.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Mine might be getting done this weekend on Saturday. Let's hope.
Yeah.
I don't have a ton of stuff, obviously, because it's just my little permit, but yeah. I love Christmas.
I know. Me too. And I like the lead up even better. Yeah. So, and you have such a small window of time. Because then I'm sad when it's done.
When it's done, it's like, I don't care about New Year's really.
I know. And then it also feels like I want to keep this stuff up, but it's not Christmas anymore.
Good.
Yeah.
It's not Christmas.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
But we hope you guys have a great start to the holiday season, and we can't wait to see you next week. But happy Thanksgiving.
Bye, guys.
Bye.